I need the classic controller to play this game. No way! Except, I'm not. I'm using a GameCube controller. And we're playing Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64, one of my favoriteest games ever made, ever. This intro is actually really cute. Unlike the other Smash games, they're not trophies in this game, they're dolls. But anyway, Smash 64, hello ladies and gentlemen, and I am going to be playing through the single-player campaign of this game, which is unique-ish in the Smash series because it's the most samey and boring of them all. Because every time you go through it, it's always the same enemies in the same order, no matter what character or difficulty or anything. Which is fine, it's not bad. I mean, it's still one of my favorite games ever made. It's my favorite N64 game. It's a wonderful fighting game. I don't know if you really need to play it compared to the other games, but honestly, I rank it just as good. If not better than Brawl. I think this and Smash 4 are my two favorites in the series. And I'll explain why I like this game so much as I play through it. This intro's great, though. That music is awesome. Here we see the main 8 playable characters and the 4 unlockables. Yep, I have everything unlocked, and I really don't care about spoilers because, I mean, this game came out in 1999. I'm sure everyone who's gonna play this game already has. So, yeah, we're gonna be playing through single player. I'm playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console, actually the Wii Virtual Console on a Wii U, because I feel like it. Also, Hyper Mario! We're gonna play with the normal skin. I'm using a GameCube controller through an adapter into my Wii remote, like a classic controller, so I have the ultimate playing experience for myself. I could be playing this on my N64. I do have a cartridge of it, but to be honest, I don't like the N64 controller for anything, and here we go. Smash 64, the game that started off one of the best-selling fighting game franchises of all time. I think it might actually be the best-selling, actually. And yeah, we're fighting against Link from The Legend of Zelda. I guess I don't really need to explain it. When I was a kid and I first played this, I thought Mario vs. Link was amazing because I first played this at my cousin's house when I was a little kid. And this game blew my mind when I was little. Some serious Smash 4 strategy, all that rolling, jeez. Aw man, his damage reset. Now I have to kill him better. Sorry, I'm focusing on the game. It's really hard to commentate on Smash if you're me, because I'm not good at it, and I want to be, but I'm just not. So I will probably have a lot of moments of just blank talking, or blank nothingness in the middle of stuff, because if I see how I'm playing now, that's sort of my choice. And this is already a re-recording. Up smash. Yeah. That up smash. Wombo combo. You can't wombo combo in this game. So Smash 64's mechanics are a little bit different than the later games. And I'll explain how. Oh, okay. Way to go, Link. So, a lot of the mechanics that are more popular in... Oh, bye, Link. That are popular in the future games aren't here. For example, you don't... Okay, I'll just explain the mechanics of Smash Brothers. I guess I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. So it's a fighting game, obviously, on a 2D platforming-like plane. Here we're fighting a team of Yoshis. They all have very, very low gravity, or weight, or however you want to phrase it. I think weight's the phrase that Smash uses. So they fly all over the place whenever you hit them with anything. See? And your goal, unlike other fighting games, is to rack up their damage percentage, which makes their knockback go up, and you just want to send the enemies flying as far as you can. Everyone, by this point, knows how to play Smash Brothers. It's one of the most popular games ever made. It's an incredibly popular series, especially Melee, Brawl, and Wii U. This game, I don't hear people talk about as much. I know Brawl is more of the black sheep of the series, but I just don't hear anyone talk about this game. So people still play Brawl. I don't even know anyone who has a copy of this game except for myself. So, in Smash, you basically rely on different directions to do different moves. You have 2 attack buttons. A button does standard attacks, B button does special attacks. Mario's standard attacks, for example, are just punches and kicks, but his special attacks include throwing fireballs, spinning around like a crazy person, and the super jump punch, which is really just a recovery move. And that's basically the same as the other games, except in the other games you'd also have a side special. This game doesn't have side specials. You also have the ability to pull up a shield like this, which blocks attacks. and it takes damage over time and deteriorates on its own. But really, if you're playing your cards right, you're not going to have to worry about that. So really, Smash 64, it's just a more basic version of the later games. I like everything about it a lot. I think everything feels really solid. But, you know, if you played Melee, you've played Brawl, you've played Wii U, you pretty much know what to expect with this game. There are some other differences. In the other games, you can dodge midair. In this game, you can't. In the other games, you could shield and hit down and dodge on the spot. You can't in this game. Break the targets is something I legitimately miss about these games. They got rid of this, to my knowledge, completely in Smash 4, unless I'm missing something. And in Brawl, they totally butchered it. But in this game and Melee, there were these target tests, where you just broke targets. And they were really fun. All you did is exactly what you see here. Every character had their own obstacle course, full of targets. It was just about beating them as fast as you can. Melee had these two for every character, but then Brawl changed it up and made it lame and made it so every character shares the same ones. And that sucked. And, yeah. I don't know why they would do that. So here we're fighting Mario and Luigi, but since I'm Mario, Mario's just like Wario. I don't know, it's a cosplay. Whatever they're into, that's their problem. The Mario Brothers fight I always found to be one of the harder fights in single-player mode. You always fight the same enemies in the same order every time you play through the game. It's always Link, Yoshi's, Fox, Mario, then Donkey Kong, Kirby, Samus, Metal Mario, not Metal Sonic. That would be some interesting changes. And I am doing very badly right now because I'm very bad at Smash Brothers. This is the one I'm probably best at, but I'm still bad at it. And wrecked. Take this, Mario. Oh. Well, I mean, Mario did indeed take that. It was the wrong Mario taking the wrong its. You know what I'm saying? And he's pretty much dead. Mario here, Wario, if you want to just... It's just still Mario. It's just, he's cosplaying, you know? We all get into cosplay sometimes. I never got into cosplay. That was a complete lie. I should, though. I would love it. I think I just accidentally smash attacked Luigi. Kirby's dead, which makes this a lot easier. Honestly, the friendly AI in this game is so bad. The beam sword is a lightsaber, and the best thing about it in this game is when you throw it at people, the knockback is ridiculous. As you just saw, I KO'd both of them in a matter of seconds with it. It's not like that in the other games. Well, Melee is similar, but not exactly. Melee is the game that's probably most like this mechanically. Which makes sense, it's the direct sequel. Oh, I forgot about Pikachu completely when I was listing off the characters you fight. Yeah, to beat Pikachu, there's a pretty simple strategy. Stand on this building here. Just wait for him to come over. And just knock him around a bit here. I keep expecting to be able to do things you can do in the other games, like spot dodging and stuff. I think that's what it's called. Sidestepping. I know that's the name that I think the Melee instruction video gave it. Mario's recovery in this game isn't the best because he can use the Mario Tornado to get a little bit of a recovery. But honestly, when I'm using Mario Tornado in this game in the air, it's almost... Oh yeah, that's why you stand on this building. Pikachu always recovers awkwardly off to the side. But no, the Mario Tornado in this game is a recovery move technically. But if I'm using it in the air, it's because it's a Meteor Smash. Because Mario doesn't have his normal forward air Meteor Smash from the other games. Again, this game is a bit different than the others in terms of how it feels, just because it's more basic. This is the hardest part also, I think, possibly, of the entire thing. Maybe not the hardest part of the whole game, but it gets pretty close. This fight is ridiculous because Donkey Kong here, he's a giant. It's the predecessor to the giant fights in future games, you know, where you get the Mega Mushroom and you become huge, which is cool, you know. This fight is really hard Because Donkey Kong's really strong, and your AI companions try to help, but they don't help much. And if you didn't notice at the beginning, I am playing this on the hardest difficulty because I am capable of it. Why not? This Pokemon's not on my side. I thought he was. That Charizard does not like me. You cannot do anything to DK until you get him to around 250, 300% damage. It's hard. It's really, really hard. So my advice is just deal with the fact you might lose a stock here. I always lose at least one. Well, not always. I mean, I've had perfect stock around this Match 64 back whenever I used to play this game constantly. That was a couple years ago. Now that the AI is gone, I should be able to focus better because I can actually see what's going on in the match. Or I can still just get hit by everything, you know? A lot of his attacks actually... Ooh, Fire Flower's good. The Fire Flower is one of the best weapons in the game because just look at it. It's beyond broken in this game. That got him... Wow. Again, his knockback is ridiculous. If I don't beat him, I'm probably gonna have to use a continue later on. I really don't want to do that. Because I feel shameful using continues in Smash. I don't know why. Probably because it's a sign of failure. Again, Mario's recovery is not the best. He has the super jump punch, which is just straight shot in that direction. And he has the Mario Tornado, but neither is great. But oh well, he's dead. Now board the platform. Something that was only ever in this game, I think.